Take a look at this 9-hole course. We're here at the famous Abington Golf Course, and you can see the historical hole that we were here to play. The first ever island designed hole. Testing the boundaries of golf design, whether it's an island green par 3, which takes place on this course right now, or just an irrigation system cutting right through. You see parts of the city really just running right off. We were able to check in. We got our tee time. Originally an 18-hole golf course here. Now if you look over on the right-hand side there, you got the old Acme, which is where the original full 18 holes took place at this course. Test the boundaries with this course. It was almost a melting pot of trying new things, whether it was in the first island green ever put on a golf course. And really some parts of the clubhouse remain here to this day. Cobblestone houses here, built in 1910. We'll even give you the pro tips, like where the putting green is, which is located right in front, but it's kind of hidden. So sit back and relax as we walk through each one of these 9 holes at this great golf course here. And you can see the finishing hole, number 9. It feels like you're going back in time on this course. A little bit of history, a lot of maintenance. We're on the first hole of one of my favorite golf designers, A.W. Tittinglass. Terrible Tittinglass was his nickname. And in Philadelphia, he was really a star golf designer. Built in 1910 outside of Philadelphia, it's an extremely historical course and should be a historical landmark. Sometimes these 9-hole courses have more history than the newer courses $150 worth. Is this course really worth the trip? Well. At number 2, we got the par 3s, which you're going to see a lot of. These are older courses. They don't play long. And it does feel like city golf here.
More importantly, it's going to feel like a great golf review. We're going to tell you the history and just the overall amazing story of this course that used to be called Old York Road Country Club in 1909, when a small group of men decided to purchase 67 acres of land for the Abington Friends meeting. Then in 1910, a contest took place to design, quote unquote, a 9-hole golf course, which was won by Jimmy Yang, a golf professional from Huntington Valley, Philadelphia. Now, we will mention that there was an additional 38 acres that was leased.
You even see on hole 3 the temporary green that probably was the original fairway at one time.
That's because the course did see multiple changes throughout its year. We're going to talk all about those changes. The current layout that we see here today really does stay true to its original structure and nature. The full 18 was built in 1913, but in 1962, under an obligation to support an expanding school, the trustees decided to request the Old York Road Country Club to be relocated, and the original 18 holes was then cut in half. Currently there's only 9 holes here. When it originally was built, it only cost $950. Members were charged $950 to build the course. Members were then charged $25 entry fees plus $25 dues each year, which resulted in about a $1,500 per year annual gross for this club. Because of the uniqueness of designing the course, that's where we're seeing this island green. I don't know if A.W. Tittinglass designed it.
Island green, see, A.W. Tittinglass himself would be shaking his head at a left-handed opportunity here. But let's see if we can get it there.
considered widely among golf historians that the sixth hole that you're seeing right now is the first golf course in North America to feature an island design green. Bear with us. We're an independent golf channel. Pass inside, they're not 100% sure. We're going to go with Jimmy Yang actually building this. We're going to probably come back and learn more and hopefully write down the description and update.
See right off the bat, you would walk right by this and not even think that this was one of the first island greens ever. And you might even want to grab yourself a beer when you look at it, because it's not as great as you think. But the engineering that took place here just to get it, and to actually lose my golf ball in it.
It really would come full circle in that situation. Overall, this course rating is a 62.7 with a slope of 108, and it's got rye grass greens and surfaces for the fairways. You don't need a driver out here. Actually, on one of the holes, if you use driver, you're going to get kicked out because you'll just slam one right into the house. It's got such a rich history with A.W. Tittinglass coming in to design the remaining 9. So he's the one that finished the 18. So I'm not sure if that was Island Green.
There's a few blind shot par 4s.
The course is pretty challenging. You're going to have to get really good at your short game. It gets a lot of play being outside of Philadelphia. And again, I'm not sure if A.W. Tittinglass was the one that designed the 6th hole. From what I was reading, a lot of the original layout still remain there to this day. So A.W. Tittinglass's design part of this course is no longer there, or at least some parts of it's there. At least on the 3rd hole, it looks like, because it's not finished. But overall, this final hole right here on number 9, I thought was my favorite hole. I think in regards to the history, it belongs at least in a 5.
Historic courses had those old fairway bunkers that it's hard to keep up with, and you could see the past starting to play a factor. And a few other major golf designers. This course has tons of history. It should be a historical landmark within the Philadelphia area. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make these courses and hold them into the historical landmarks they deserve to be.